This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Austria, wearing the red trunks with gray trim, the Boss. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico, wearing the green trunks trimmed with white. Here is the current SCI and WBC World Champion, Sweet.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues.
All right.
You can't get a better place to fight in.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Only what's the referee thinking right now? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Jab slightly off target. Nice counter shot. In the ring again to try and challenge for multiple world titles. Will their legendary status be cemented in history? Perfect counter lands. And he scores with the counter. And down goes the Boss. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4. You okay?
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure. Here we go, it's round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? It's staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Incredible work rate. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Why would they try something that's obviously illegal? Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Nope, that hook won't score. hook was off target. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. And down goes Sweet. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Need to see that again.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Bell rings and we start the third. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Catch and shoot. Can't land the jab there. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Well, you can't do that, can you? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Beautiful counter shot. That big hook doesn't land. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Right hook just missed. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know. There's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change? Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Fighter loves throwing straight power shots. The opponent has got to get that head off the center line. How about that time counter shot? And now going for the finish. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Misses with the straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Missing with that right hook. A lot of effort being exerted here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't...
Back into the fray here in round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Done with that counter shot. Just misses with the right uppercut. Just missed with that hook. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? The referee not going to be happy with that illegal move. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about championship material.
On to the 6th round. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
We have to rank them as one of the best in the weight class. The straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. That right hook catching air. Beautiful counter punch. Trying to fight his way back into this. That is illegal. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he misses with that straight left. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Now you start start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot.
Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Nice counter shot. His stamina is off the charts. That counter shot lands. Nice exchanges from both men in this one. Hold that thought! Do you believe the sweet has been dropped? Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 7 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and the new SCI and WBC World Champion, The Boss.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up, the boss. You can see who has the power advantage. And they'll be facing Sweet. And they'll have a slight weight advantage. To succeed in the light heavyweight division, you got to have plenty of pop, but you have to be able to move and have good hand speed as well.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach, use that long jab. Do it that way, you'll be safe all night.
Up first is the boss from Austria. They are the SCI and WBC champs. The last time we saw them in action, they impressed everyone with that big KO victory. Up against them, Sweet from Mexico. In their last fight, they got knocked out. Let's see if they can bounce back in this one.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Austria, wearing the red trunks with gray trim. Here is the current SCI and WBC World Champion, the Boss. Fighting out of the blue corner from Mexico, wearing the green trunks trimmed with white. Sweet!
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And that's the opening bell, round one. Caught with the left uppercut, and now he is rocked. How about that time counter shot? That counter punch caught him clean. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. That counter shot lands. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Can they finish it? And Sweet has been dropped. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again today.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And they got caught. I thought we were going to see the finish there. What are they thinking? That's clearly illegal. The perfect counter lands. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, did you see that? And down goes Sweet. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Ladies and gentlemen, after one round of boxing, your winner by knockout and still SCI and WBC World Champion, the Boss.
What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our take. First up, the Boss from Austria. They are the SCI and WBC champs. In their last fight, they won by knockout. Up against them, Supersonic from Japan.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Austria. Wearing the...
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high-energy showdown.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many, many fights like this, and it's very, very eerie.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. The face is telling the story from that jab. Good counter punch. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just missing with the uppercut. Around on Bambi legs. And down goes Supersonic. And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
A shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your regionals hurt, your chins hurt.
Well, you can't do that, can you? The referee really, and it's a Supersonic boom as down goes Supersonic. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're okay.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
They believe their fighter has it in.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Shot lands. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. And he scores with the counter. This fighter expending a lot of energy. Did you see that? Stumbling around in potholes, in serious trouble. And Supersonic doesn't look so super now as he's down. Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What a night for a fight. Under the lights, my name is Todd Grisham. We are here at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Up first is the...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner from...
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Lucky that hook didn't score. That left hand lands. Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! Try to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And it's a supersonic boom as down goes Supersonic. We wondered how good his chin was, but...
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on...
The referee might need to take a point here. Nice counter. This could be the end. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down. You've got...
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? You couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
That is illegal. Will the referee stop it? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Fighters landing in these exchanges, judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter shot. The champion is back for another defense. Straight right just misses. Oh, wait a minute. Why weren't they more cautious? That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judge...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with that hook. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just misses with that jab. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The defense failed them. Right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. And we may see a stoppage here. And down goes Supersonic. Let's see that again.
I've got to see that again.
So it's plan B time. After being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Back at it in round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Incredible work rate. Well done with that counter shot. The referee not going to be happy with that illegal move. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That hook just can't find the target. They exchange punches. He misses with that straight left. Misses with the straight left. Swing and a miss with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats. Whoa, wait a minute. And the boss has been knocked out. And as you can see here, a pick.
Are you okay?
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout, that's an assassin.